Hey everyone, it's Rachel. Since I started playing guitar a little over 2 years ago, I've acquired quite a few instruments. I get a lot of questions about my gear, and I know that many guitarists like looking and talking about guitars almost as much as they like playing them. So today I'm going to walk through all of my guitars, tell you a little bit about why I got them, and what I like about them, and just a general basic overview of all of my instruments. I won't go into too much detail on each guitar individually. In the future I plan to make separate, more in-depth videos for each of my instruments. So now let's take a look at my guitars. To start things out, we have to start with my first guitar. This guitar right here is where it all started. This guitar is a Squier Affinity Strat, and I got it at the time because I was looking for a guitar that was reasonably priced, not too expensive because I didn't know if I would stick with guitar, if I would like guitar, and also good quality for the price. I read good things about the Squier line and using it as a starting guitar, so I decided to go for it. I also like the blue color, as you can probably tell from my other guitars. This guitar has a rosewood fretboard and a maple neck, and it is pretty good for its cost. The action on this guitar comes a bit high, but overall the guitar is set up pretty well when you get it out of the box. Since I got my other guitars, I don't play this one anymore, but it was really great for starting out and I don't have any regrets about getting it. Overall, it was a good starting guitar, and this was my first piece of guitar-related gear. Around 6 months later, I got my second guitar. Around this time, I was getting a little bit more serious about guitar, and I knew I wanted to stick with it. So I really wanted a guitar that would last me a long time, and also one that I was really excited to play. A lot of my favorite bands and favorite guitarists played Ibanez guitars, so I started looking at Ibanez guitars. And eventually I found this guitar here, the Ibanez RG652AHMFX. This guitar immediately caught my eye because it's so beautiful to look at. It has an ash body, a beautiful blue top, like my other guitar, and also a bird's eye maple fretboard. The double humbucker pickup configuration was also more what I was looking for. I didn't really want the single coil sound, I really wanted to be able to play metal and hard rock. I also wanted to get a guitar with a hardtail bridge so that I could change between tunings easily. Since I was interested in learning how to solo and play complicated metal songs, the super thin neck of this guitar and of Ibanez guitars in general was also exactly what I was looking for. This guitar was a huge jump up in quality from my original guitar, the Squier Strat, and it was a lot more expensive. But I love this guitar, I don't see myself parting with it, and it has been an amazing investment. After I got this guitar, my playing started improving way faster than before. I was more inspired to keep practicing more, and I was just excited to play every time. And that led to me progressing a lot faster. If you're looking for something versatile that also can be played super fast, that looks really nice, and has a hardtail bridge, this guitar is an awesome guitar. Now, about a year ago, I picked up my third guitar, an Ibanez S5470F. I was inspired to get this guitar because a while ago I got to attend a guitar clinic with Nita Strauss, who is an awesome guitar player and a big inspiration to me. She currently plays guitar in Alice Cooper. Nita now has her own signature guitar, but she's been playing Ibanez guitars for a long time, and one of the guitars she plays is this guitar, just in a different color. Seeing her playing it was the first time I'd seen this guitar model, and I thought it looked absolutely awesome, and I really wanted to get one for myself. At the time when I saw her with it though, I wasn't really prepared to buy another guitar, so I decided to just kind of keep an eye out and see if I could find any good deals on it used. This guitar model is actually a bit older, I think it's from around 2013, and I actually had to buy it used. So I kept my eye on eBay for a while, for a number of months, and eventually I saw a good deal on it and I decided to get it. In addition to just liking how the guitar looks, I also was excited that it had a locking tremolo system. At the time I only had the Ibanez RG with a hardtail bridge, so I wasn't able to do songs that had tremolo usage in them, so I thought it would be cool to get a guitar that had that, so I was prepared to do different types of songs. This guitar is awesome. It has a rosewood fretboard, the double locking trem system, and a single coil in the middle, and then 2 humbucker pickups in the bridge and neck positions. Once again, like the other Ibanez guitar, it has a really thin neck and it's great for fast playing and very comfortable to play. This was my first used instrument I've purchased, and it ended up turning out really well. There's pretty much no problems with it, and it's in great shape and great condition. If you're looking for a high quality instrument on a cheaper budget, then going used might be a great option for you. In November, I went on a trip to Japan, as you may have seen in one of my other videos. To go along with that, since I was going for around a month, I didn't want to go without playing guitar for a full month. So I got another guitar. This guitar is called the Steinberger Spirit GT Pro Deluxe. I actually already made a full gear overview of this guitar, and I'll have that linked in the description. This guitar is a little bit odd looking with no head and a kind of odd shaped body here, but it's really great for traveling. I was able to bring it with me on the airplane with no problem and carry it around all over Japan and fit it on trains and buses and had no issues with it. The guitar has a bit of a chunky neck compared to my Ibanez guitars and came with pretty high action, although I did lower it. It has this convenient little tab you can pull out to make it easier to play sitting down, so you can just rest it on your leg. It also has a HSH configuration with the humbucker in the bridge, in the neck, and a single coil in the middle. While this guitar is very cool, I don't actually play it very much while I'm at home. I usually just use my two Ibanez guitars, but this guitar will always be used when I travel. Again, if you'd like to see more about this guitar, I'll have the full video I did on it linked in the description. Fun fact, this is also my first non-blue guitar. So that's it so far for all of my guitars. But along my guitar playing journey, I also picked up some other instruments that are not 6-string guitars. One of which is this bass. Another Ibanez instrument, the Ibanez SR300E. I got this bass around the end of last year, and unfortunately, as I've mentioned before, I haven't really had a chance to play it. After getting this bass, I was pretty busy, and I really wanted to focus more on guitar, but I'm happy to have this bass around for when I'm ready to use it in the future. I got this bass because I thought it would be good to have around for when I start writing my own music and want to incorporate bass. What drew me to it specifically is that it has a really good cost to quality ratio, and it's a really nice instrument for the price. One day I promise I'll get to playing it more. Outside of guitar and bass, I also picked up a Yamaha ukulele. A ukulele is kind of a mix between a 6-string guitar and a ukulele. So it has 6 strings and kind of looks like a larger size ukulele. This is my only acoustic instrument so far, and I got it because I just thought it would be fun to play, something fun to have around, but I don't actually play it very much. When I got this instrument, it did actually inspire me to try singing a little bit while playing, but I'm pretty bad at singing, so that didn't turn out so well. So those are pretty much all the instruments that I got over these past 2 years. But I did get one more very beautiful instrument. So that's everything so far. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my instruments and learning a little bit more about each. If there's one instrument in particular you'd like me to do a full video on, please let me know in the comments. Although I definitely don't need any more guitars right now, let me know if there's anything in particular, any instrument that you think I should take a look at. I always like looking at gear regardless of whether or not I'm going to get it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.